Shortly after appearing on Dwarkesh Patel's podcast, Leopold Aschenbrenner, a former OpenAI safety researcher, posted a chart on X arguing that, given the current pace of progress with AI, we will have AGI by 2027 and maybe even superintelligence beyond 2030 thanks to millions of GPUs concentrated in 10 gigawatts data centers. He also published an essay on his website describing how we're on the path to training clusters costing hundreds of billions by 2028 and requiring power equivalent to a medium-sized US state. He's not the only one to make such claims. The launch of ChatGPT has created a cottage industry of people whose main focus appears to be stoking both excitement and fear about AI on social media. The rot starts at a top, with many executives racing to make predictions of AI's imminent rise to surpass human intelligence and why only their company is best positioned to save us from the impending doom. However, amidst the hype, a critical perspective is often overlooked: the possibility that AI may never achieve human-level intelligence. This perspective is not just a contrarian view, but is supported by respectable AI researchers and scientists who have highlighted the intrinsic limitations and challenges faced by AI. There were two phases in recent history which have led us to this moment. First, the rise of deep learning and the ImageNet breakthroughs achieved from 2012 until 2015. Although this phase started just before the decade in question, the impact was felt strongly in the following years. In 2012, a team led by Geoffrey Hinton won the ImageNet competition using a deep convolutional neural network called AlexNet, significantly outperforming other methods. This marked the beginning of the deep learning revolution. By 2015, deep learning models were surpassing human performance on certain image recognition tasks. This breakthrough led to massive investments in AI research and applications across industries. Then, in 2017, Google introduced the transformer architecture in the paper "Attention is All You Need." The real impact of this achievement was only felt years later, when OpenAI amassed enough data and compute to train GPT-3 and then launched ChatGPT in late 2022, bringing conversational AI to the mainstream and sparking widespread public interest and debates about AI's potential impact on society. Yet, these successes often mask a fundamental truth. These systems excel in controlled environments with clear rules and abundant data, but they struggle with the nuanced, flexible thinking that characterizes human intelligence. I hate to go all Gary Marcus on you in this newsletter, but sometimes you have to give the devil his due. Current AI systems lack the deep understanding and adaptability of human cognition, because they are simple mathematical models that make probabilistic calculations based on large datasets and access to compute. Let's unpack the sentence above. While it is true that the human brain is wired in a neural network similar to the artificial ones powering deep neural networks, human intelligence is not just about processing information quickly or recognizing patterns. It encompasses a broad spectrum of cognitive abilities, including abstract thinking, emotional understanding, and creative problem-solving. These capabilities are deeply rooted in our biology and experiences, shaped by millions of years of evolution. Secondly, the data which these large models have been trained on is produced by people and therefore limited by our ability to produce it. It is more likely that the best chart to describe artificial intelligence is not a linear pattern, but more of an asymptotic curve that is always tangent to the direction of human intelligence. The other assumption made by Mr. Aschenbrenner is that human intelligence is a constant on a chart, while AI is permanently evolving. That is factually not true. As humans make progress in fields such as technology and science, we acquire more knowledge and get smarter. Finally, if we want to move closer to human-level AI, 10 gigawatts compute clusters alone are not going to get us there. Instead, we need a new architecture that pivots away from auto-regressive models and towards causal reasoning. Without this shift, AI will remain a powerful tool for specific applications rather than a rival to human intellect. I want to close on one important point which has received little attention in my view. Unlike some people who mock the concept of P-doom, I actually believe there is an existential risk when it comes to frontier AI. There are several companies today building advanced AI systems for military applications, including self-guided missiles or drones. As these machines get more capable, we might be lulled into a false sense of security and let them operate autonomously. Sooner or later, they will make a mistake which could trigger a global conflict. So the way I look at P-doom is not from the lens of AI reaching superhuman cognition and wiping out humanity, Skynet style. Instead, I can see a scenario in which P-Doom goes over 50% when we rush to take the human out of the loop in military applications by thinking we have reached AGI when in reality we have not. Nevertheless, investing in AI research should continue, but with a balanced perspective that considers its capabilities and its boundaries. AI can be a transformative tool in areas like healthcare, education, and environmental management, where its ability to process vast amounts of data and identify patterns can lead to significant advancements. However, the goal should be to develop AI systems that augment human decision-making and creativity rather than aiming for or scaring people with hypothetical scenarios of an elusive human-like intelligence. Thanks for watching. This is an AI-generated video readout of this week's Computer Speak newsletter. To keep up to date with the latest news in AI and other emerging technologies, subscribe to Computer Speak on Substack.